राधा माधवा जय कुंजा बिहारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदानंदना जय ब्रजजनरञ्जना जय यशोदानंदना जय ब्रजजनरञ्जना जय यमुनातीरवनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी 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 जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदानंदना जय ब्रजजनरञ्जना जय यशोदानंदना जय ब्रजजनरञ्जना जय यमुनातीरवनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी जय यमुनातीरवनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा मैया जय सुदर्शना जय 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 राधा माधव राधा माधव राधा माधव श्री राधे जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधा माधव श्री राधे जय निताय चैतन्य जय निताय चैतन्य पतित पावन निताय चैतन्य जय जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपदा जय We'll start with prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Mano Abhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadhantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutat Padkamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagra Jatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam साधवैतम सावधूतम परिजना सहितम श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरत से नमः हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता श्री राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्रा सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So Hare Krishna. Today we are reading from Canto 4, chapter 15 and verse number 23. You recite the words. Tasmat parokshesmad upashrutani alam karishyatha stotram apicya vacha sati uttama shloka gunanuvade जुगुप्सितं न सत्य स्तवयन्ति साभ्या तस्मात् परोक्षस्मद् उपश्रुतानि अलम् करिष्यथा स्तोत्रम् अपि च वाचा सती उत्तम श्लोक गुणानुवादे जुगुप्सितं नास्तवयन्ति सभ्या तस्मात् परोक्षेस्मद् उपश्रुतानि अलम् Karishyatha stotram apicya vacha Sati uttama shloka gunanuvade Jugupsitam nastavayanti sabhya. Hare Krishna. Anybody would like to recite? Tasmat parokshe smat upashrutani alam. Tasmat parokshe smat upashrutani alam. Karishyata stotram apicya vacha. Karishyata stotram apicya vacha. Sati uttama shloke gunanuvade. Sati uttama shloke gunanuvade. Jugupshitam nastavanti sabhya. Any Mataji would like to recite? Tasmat parokshe smat upashrutani alam. Tasmat parokshe smat upashrutani alam. Karishyata stotram apicya vacha. Karishyata stotram apicya vacha. Sati uttama shloke gunanuvade. Sati uttama shloka gunanuvade. Jugupshitam nastavayanti sabhya. Jugupshitam nastavanti sabhya. Hare Krishna. We'll read the word-to-word meaning. Tasmat, therefore. Parokshe, in some future time. Asmat, my. Upashrutani, about the qualities spoken of. Alam, sufficiently. Karishyatha, you will be able to offer. Stotram, prayers. Apichyavacha, O gentle reciters. Sati, being the proper engagement. Uttama shloka, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Guna, of the qualities. Anuvade, discussion. Jugupsitam, to an abominable person. Na, never. Stavayanti, offer prayers. Sabhya, persons who are gentle. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charnavin Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation: O gentle reciters, offer such prayers in due course of time, when the qualities of which you have spoken actually manifest themselves in me. The gentle who offer prayer to the Supreme Personality of Godhead do not attribute such qualities to a human being who does not actually have them. Purport: gentle devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead know perfectly well who is God and who is not. Non-devotees, impersonalists, however, who have no idea that what God is and who never offer prayer to the Supreme Personality of Godhead are always interested in accepting a human being as God and offering such prayers to Him. This is the difference between a devotee and a demon. Demon manufacture their own gods, or a demon himself claims to be God, following in the footsteps of Ravan and Hiranyakashipu. Although Prithu Maharaj was factually an incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he rejected those praises because the qualities of the Supreme Person were not yet manifest in him. He wanted to stress that one who does not actually possess this quality should not try to engage his followers and devotees in offering him glory for them, even though these qualities might be manifest in the future. If a man who does not factually possess the attribute of a great personality engages his follower in praising him with the expectation that such attribute will develop in the future, that sort of praise is actually an insult. Hare Krishna. Very powerful purport by Srila Prabhupada. Rather, this quality which Prithu Maharaj, so here the Brahmanas are offering beautiful prayers to Prithu Maharaj, but Prithu Maharaj, he is denying them. He is telling that I am not qualified. So we see that this is the very heart of Vaishnavism. It is the very heart of bhakti, of amanina manadena. This is the very, very heart of bhakti. Means so Vaishnavism means humility. So humility. So Krishna in Bhagavad Gita speaks about the 13 objects of knowledge. Yes. So out of that, the first one is what? The first one is the humility, which Krishna speaks, amanitvam. So, and that's why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he just left 8 verses. That's all. In his entire teachings, he engaged his disciples like Srila Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami to write voluminous literatures. But he himself just gave 8 verses. And these 8 verses are the essence of the entire philosophy of Gaudiya Vaishnavism. Yes. So these 8 stanzas, they cover the whatever is important is covered in it. They are sufficient for one to go back to Godhead in this very lifetime. Yes. So one of the verses which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quotes, and he stressed a lot, especially for sadhakas, is Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtanya Sadahari. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, this verse is so important that one should string this verse in the thread of the holy name and wear it for continuous remembrance. So holy name is the very mean of spiritual perfection, but the attitude in which the holy name should be uttered. Yes. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, yes, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the most important, but along with that, Trinadapi Sunichena. It encapsulates the mood, the attitude which a sadhaka should always maintain, so that he can actually gain the full benefit of the chanting of the holy names. Yes. And that's why this verse is so very important. And that's why we see this quality manifest in every Vaishnava. Though the different Vaishnavas may do different services, they may have different background, they may speak different languages, but one language is very common in all Vaishnava throughout the history. What is that language? The language of humility. This is the common among all Vaishnava. And if we pick up the example from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is full of, it is full and it is fully smeared with this quality of humility, where different devotees, they manifest this wonderful quality of humility. So one such section, so there are voluminous sections about it. So one such section we will pick up, and that section is the meeting of Srila Ramanand Rai with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is a beautiful section, where this epitome of humility is being manifested. And I'm picking up this section because this Ramanand Rai and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who are they? They are expressing humility. The first of all, if suppose we express humility, there is nothing great, because we are already fallen. See, our expression of humility is just honesty. Means we are actually fallen and we are admitting that I am fallen. But in case of great personality, they are actually at very elevated platform. But when they manifest humility, it's something really out of the world. Yes. And here, who are these 2 people, Raman Rai and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? One is Radha Krishna, Mahaprabhu Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, Nahi Anya. One is Radha and Krishna, and another is who? Vishakha Sakhi. So these are 2 greatest personality. One is Krishna, Radha, and next, just next to them, which position comes? Lalita Vishakha. Just after them, if you see the hierarchy of the universe, in the Tattva point of view, the highest personality is who? Srimati Radharani and Krishna. And just next to that hierarchy is who? The Lalita and Vishakha Sakhi. Yes. And these 2 personality are meeting, and we will see. So I think it's always good to recite the words. So we'll recite the words. So what happened? So this is the journey of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to South India. And in the South India, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going, so before leaving, yes, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who had just become devotee, you can imagine. Suppose somebody makes us devotee. Some great preacher comes in our college and makes us devotee. Just we have become devotee. Just we have started chanting 16 rounds. Just dhoti kurta has, just white dhoti kurta we have purchased from shop. Yes, and then we come to know that he is now leaving. He is going to some other center to preach, how we will feel. Yes? We'll feel, Arey Prabhu, just now we met. है ना? Just now the destiny made us meet. And now you are leaving? How unfortunate it is. The same thing happened with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was the facilitator of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Just recently he became a devotee. Just maybe 1 or 2 months, few months back, he became a devotee. Mahaprabhu gave him beads. He started chanting. And now Mahaprabhu is leaving. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is crying like anything. But then, Mahaprabhu also, actually Mahaprabhu respected Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya a lot for 2 reasons. First of all, his age was very high. And second reason, actually Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was great knowledgeable person. There is no dearth of the amount of knowledge which he had. Because he is incarnation of Brihaspati. Who can have, in this universe, which human being can have more knowledge than Brihaspati? He is the guru of demigods. So, that's why Mahaprabhu respected him a lot. And he requested, ki please have some prasadam in my house. Stay for 4 or 5 days. And these 4 or 5 days, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya really served Mahaprabhu to a great extent. He fully took benefit of his association. And when he was leaving, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told, wait a minute. When you are going to South India, yes, there is one great personality living in South India. Who is that? Ramanand Rai. Yes. So Ramanand Rai was the minister of the Madras province. Yes, in the South India. So sometime for the kingly affairs or administrative affairs, Ramanand Rai will visit Odisha. Yes. At that time, when Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya will meet Ramanand Rai, because till that time Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was very immature in his understanding of absolute truth. He was never able to appreciate Ramanand Rai. Yes. Sometimes we also meet in our colleges, in our company people, and sometimes they are not able to appreciate us. Yes. Unless they become devotee one day. Yes. The same thing happened with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So he told, and do you know what Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told? If somebody who can match your standard, suppose now we are normal sadhaka trying to read Prabhupada book 15 minutes, and we meet some great Babaji from Vrindavan, who is like 24-hour chanting. He is reading Harinam Chintamani, he is reading big Rasika books. Can we ever sit with him and discuss something? Will he feel very interested to discuss something with us? What is our level? Who are just trying to struggle with the sleeping in chanting. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told him, Mahaprabhu, your level, if somebody can match in this world who is currently present, he is who? Ramanand Rai. Because he is also a very great Rasika Bhakta. So my advice to you, while you are going to South India, please meet Ramanand Rai for sure. You will really be delighted by his association. Yes? So, and that's why Mahaprabhu, when he comes from Odisha, he visited various places. So there is a great description in the previous chapter. He goes to Kurma Kshetra, he goes to Narsimha Kshetra in Vishakhapatnam. He goes to various holy places. And then finally he comes to the Godavari. Yes? So when he comes to Godavari, so as soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sees Godavari, do you know what he remembers? Yamuna. Oh, this is Yamuna. And near Godavari there are forests. And that forest he is thinking as what? Vrindavan. And Mahaprabhu is dancing up and down, he is jumping, oh, this is Braj, this is Yamuna. And then he takes his bath in that. And when he finishes his bath, he sees that from distance a great troop is coming. Few group of people are coming, and they are playing band and everything. And on the palanquin, who is sitting? One person is sitting, who is like dressed in a very kingly manner. So Mahaprabhu immediately understands. He is who? Ramanand Rai, who is coming. And then Ramanand Rai also sees Mahaprabhu. And he sees, because Mahaprabhu, actually his look was not ordinary. Actually Mahaprabhu, his hands were very big. Mahaprabhu, when he will lower his hands will touch the knee practically. His hands were so big. He was himself very big. Mahaprabhu height, it was so big. If somebody is currently 6 feet, we consider it is a big height. I don't know how correct this quantitative analysis is, but I heard from somebody that Mahaprabhu was at least 7 feet, minimum. That's the height of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Such a big person, and he's so thin, and he's just dancing up and down, and his body was very flexible. The way he will turn his hand, the way he will turn his belly, all the degree of freedom we study in physics. He will break all the degrees of freedom. In how many ways he can turn and twist his body, nobody knew. And he was radiating always the golden effulgence. Hemanga. Yes, it's looking like a molten gold. Yes. So when Ramananda Rai saw, sorry, this is Sakshat Narayan, who has come in my province. Who is that? So both were very excited. Mahaprabhu was excited. Why? See, Ramananda Rai was in kingly dress. He was looking like a perfect materialist. Ramananda Rai by look was looking perfect materialist. But Mahaprabhu, because he is Paramatma in everybody's heart, he knew who is Ramananda Rai. And Ramananda Rai was excited, so much. So both were excited about each other. Both were very excited about each other. And they started, and it is said that when they started running towards each other, and they embraced. So you can imagine, suppose you go to some temple, suppose you go to North India, and you go to some other ISKCON, and you meet some devotee for the first time. Will you just embrace him and just cry? No. It takes some time for becoming familiar. It takes some time to know each other. It takes some time to know each other's glory. And then that comes. But when Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai met each other, they started shedding the tears. They are just touching each other. They are just crying. Their heart, because when you embrace, it's a heart-to-heart contact. Yes. And they are just crying like anything. And Srila Prabhupada writes, how can such a inflow of emotions can come so sudden? Because it was swabhavik. What is swabhavik? Constitutional attraction. It was not the attraction which happened by any two person of this world. Yes, it was which attraction? Constitutional attraction. It was attraction between Krishna and Vishakha. Because when they met, within the soul of Vishakha, he is carrying the current body of Ramananda Rai. Yes, but actually inside, who is Ramananda Rai? Vishakha Sakhi. So the meeting which happened, it regenerated that constitutional bhavana of Krishna and Vishakha meeting each other. Thus there was a great inflow. And then we will see that, okay. So the verses which are important to us for today's discussion is this. Tathapi puchila tumi Ram Rai Ramananda Teho kahe sei hayya dasa shudra manda. So then immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked the question, are you the same Ramananda Rai about whom I heard from Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, about whom I was very eagerly to meet? Are you the same Ramananda Rai? And then what he replied, Teho kahe sei hayya dasa shudra manda. This is the first talk. First line is spoken by Mahaprabhu, and first line is spoken by Ramananda Rai. Just first. Like for example, if somebody meets us, you are the same person who is the OC of voice? Yes, Prabhu, I am the same person who is the OC of voice. or something like that. Prabhuji, are you temple president of this temple? Yes. Didn't you read my name while entering the temple? Something like that, yes. So in the same way, he is saying that now what Ramananda Rai is saying, ki sei kaiya dasa. So see, he is giving his 3 introductions, 3 identity of Ramananda Rai. He is telling, yes, you want to know me who I am? I am 3. So what is that? First of all, I am Das. Yes. Second, I am Shudra, and third, I am Manda. Yes. Let us see the word-to-word translation. Dasa means servant. Shudra means belonging to the Shudra community, and Manda means very low. So this is the three introduction which Ramanand Rai gives. And he is the king, you can imagine. Yes? And now let us read further, because this discussion is very much powerful. Tabe tare kaila prabhu dridha alingana prema vese prabhu britya dohe achetana. है ना? And then they embrace themselves. Dridha alingana. Dridha means very tight. Alingan. है ना? Very tight. And prema vese prabhu britya dohe achetana. And by immense love, what happened? Dohe achetana. Both became unconscious. There was such a great inflow of emotion. Swabhavi ka preme dohar uday karaila duha alingi ya duhe bhumi te padila. I told this is Swabhavik prem. So the prem which was happening between them is not prem which we have when we go to some other place and meet a new person. It is Swabhavik prem. Swabhavik prem means constitutional prem of Krishna meeting with Vishakha Sakhi. It was that prem. Prema dohar udaya karila. It just manifested. And that's why you say even the Jiva has Krishna prem. Jiva has Krishna prem within his heart. As soon as he comes in contact with a guru, immediately it comes out. Yes? Just like a gram or moong is there. If you keep in water in night, in the morning what happens? The sprouts come out, shoots out. So sprouts, is it a new thing for the seed? No. It is already potent within the seed. Just the seed is looking for a favorable situation of some high humidity. Even if you put in the soil, because soil, it has a very high humidity. Immediately it comes out. Yes? So similarly, Krishna Prema is within the heart. As soon as one meets with a sadhu, one comes in contact with the holy name, like hippies. Hippies also had, it's not that Srila Prabhupada did some kind of jadoo, some new thing, Krishna Prem. No, it was already within the heart. And when they met with such a powerful personality like Srila Prabhupada, immediately it came out. Yes, the same thing happened here. And then let's see the further one. Stamba sweda asru kampa pulaka vivarnya duhara mukhete suni gad gad Krishna varna. So all these ecstatic symptoms started coming and they started chanting Krishna. Dekhiya brahmena gana haila chamatkara vedika brahmana sabha karena vichara. And then around Ramanand Rai there were other brahmanas. So they are becoming very surprised. What is this happening? Means because they never saw, and that's why when outside people come and they see devotees dancing, they become very surprised. इनको सुबह सुबह ही क्या हो गया है इनको, has some ghost occupied their mind? At 4:30 they are jumping and dancing. What has happened to them? Yes, and somebody who has left IIT degree, IIM degree, and they have come and they are simply taking enjoyment in sweeping the floor. What has happened to them? What is this going on? For outsider people, ISKCON is a big mystery. Yes, what is happening in ISKCON? They are not able to reconcile. The same thing is happening with whom? Same thing is happening with other Brahman people. Yehi ta sannyasi ra teja dekhi brahma sama chudre alingiya kene karena krandana. He's just thinking कि ये जो सन्यासी है इसमें तो ब्रह्म तेज निकल रहा है. महाप्रभु को देखा है तो क्या है, सन्यासी है ना, he is radiating brahma tej, and he is so much interested into this Sudra. So he is not able to understand why such a effulgent brahmachari is so much interested into a Shudra. Yes. Yehi Maharaj Mahapandita Gambhira Sannyasi Rasparse Matta Haila Astira. And on the same time they are thinking about Ramanand Rai. He is who? Maharaj. He is Mahapandit and he is Gambhir. Gambhir means he is little grave person. Why he is so interested in sannyasi? So they are not able to recollect why this sannyasi is interested in Shudra and why such a kingly person who is so much grave with worldly knowledge, why he is interested into sannyasi. And two sannyasi meeting each other and showing this symptom, not a great deal. Two greatest materialist karmis meeting each other and showing these symptoms, not a great surprise. Imagine, suppose you are going in dhoti kurta and you meet some very worldly person going to office, software company, and then you are just showing so much interest in him. You are just sitting behind him and you are taking so much. So then other people will be surprised. What this dhoti kurta person has to do with this shirt pant person? We will be very surprised. The same thing was happening with whom? यही मत्ता विप्रगना भावे मने मना विजातीय लोका देखी प्रभु कैलास samvarna. So here, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was able to detect these doubts in those Brahmans, so immediately Mahaprabhu, what he did, he just came back to his consciousness. Ki no, it's not the right place, right time to do all these things. Yes. Shushta hayya duhe se sthane te vasila tabe hasi Mahaprabhu kahite lagila. And then the Mahaprabhu said, Sarva bhauma bhattacharya kahila tomare gune tomare milite more karila yatane. And then Mahaprabhu is saying, Sarva bhauma bhattacharya actually describe your guna. And he urged me, please go and meet who? Ramanand Rai. Toma mili bare mora etha agamana bhala haila anaya se pailu darashana. Mahaprabhu is saying, I really wanted to meet you, but you yourself came and gave me darshan without any effort. I was looking for you, but as soon as I came, you also came. So thank you for giving me the darshan. So this is what Mahaprabhu is saying. Rae kahe sarva bhauma kare britya jnana parokhesha mora hite haya savadhana. Now see what Ramanand Rai is saying. Ramanand Rai is saying ki sarva bhaume kare britya jnana. Sarva bhauma thinks me as his servant. And that's why parokesha mora hite. Mora hite means for my benefit he sent you. You can imagine what Sarva bhauma Bhattacharya actually told. If you meet Ramanand Rai, you will be able to relish his association. Yes. So actually Sarva bhauma Bhattacharya is directing Mahaprabhu to actually relish what treasure Sarva bhauma Bhattacharya has. Sorry, Ramanand Rai has. But what Ramanand Rai here is saying, why Sarva bhauma Bhattacharya has sent you to me? So that you can come and benefit me. Because I am empty. Yes, my heart is full of Vishaya. So he wanted my benefit. So we can imagine the great Vaishnava dealings taking place here. Tara kripay painu tomar darshana aji safal haila mora manushya janama. So this is what Ramanand Rai is thinking, that my human life is successful because I got your darshana. Sarva bhaumar tomar kripa tara yehi chinha asparshile hayya tara prema dhana. Because now Sarva bhauma Bhattacharya got transformed by your touch, and now it's turned for whom? Me. I am also going to be benefited. Kaha tumi sakshad Ishwara Narayan kaha mohi raja sevi vishayi shudra dhama. He is saying, kaha tumi sakshad Ishwara or kaha mohi. So he is again giving Raja Sevi. I am just a servant of a king. And Vishayi, I am who? Sense gratifier. And Shudra, I am who? Shudra. And then next what he is saying? Adhama. Adhama means I am the most fallen. So you can imagine, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, if Mahaprabhu is looking for somebody's association, you can imagine. Suppose some Maharaj comes looking for some devotee. Where is this devotee? In Seshadripuram, I have heard a lot about him. You can imagine the caliber of that devotee. Some Maharaj has come searching for him. So now here Mahaprabhu is going searching for Ramanand Rai. But what Ramanand Rai, and suppose we come to know that some Maharaj is searching for me. Where is this Prabhu? Where is this Prabhu? In the temple there is a search for that Prabhu. Please come Prabhu. Maharaj has come all the way from Mayapur है ना, searching for you, है ना. So then immediately what we will think, अरे yes Prabhu, I am coming, है ना, wait a minute, है ना. We will be very excited, है ना. The pride, है ना, और अभिमान will fully flood our heart, है ना. We will feel ourselves very, very special. But you can imagine the quality of Ramanand Rai's heart. He is saying Vishaya, Shudra, Adhama, है ना, Raj Sevi. These are the prefix and suffix he is using for himself. Mora sparse na karile घृणा वेदा bhaya, Mora darshane toma vede nishedaya. Please don't touch me. Mora sparse karile घृणा, है ना, means you should feel घृणा from me. I am Vishayi. You can imagine when Mahaprabhu was dancing in Rath Yatra, by mistake Mahaprabhu, because he was in ecstasy, he fell on Pratap Rudra, the king Pratap Rudra of Odisha. By mistake Mahaprabhu touched. Immediately Mahaprabhu, what he said, oh Vishayi, what is this? So actually a sannyasi during that time, they never wanted to associate with any kingly people, because kings, they were engrossed in sense gratification, administration, politics. Yes, and the sannyasi, they will feel that, oh, I don't want to touch that Rajaguni, or Tamaguni, person, because the sannyasis, they always want to seek for, Visishta, Sattva. Yes, so that's why they, and here actually Ramanand Rai is reminding Mahaprabhu, actually you should feel hatred towards me. Mora darshane tome vede na nishay. The Vedas, they prohibit you from taking my darshan also. It is recommended for a sannyasi that as soon as they see some Vishayi people, they should immediately take some back turn. So Ramanand Rai, so see the humility of Ramanand Rai. Tomar kripaya tomai karaye nindya karma, Shakshada Ishvara tumi ke jane tomar marma. And that is saying ki only because you want to deliver me that you are doing like this. Otherwise, you have no qualification. I have no qualification. Amanis tarite tomar iha agamana, parama dayalu tumi patita pavana. You have, and if you are touching me, if you are taking so much interest in me, it is only because you wanted to deliver me. There is no other this one. So now, because the time is less, I will directly go to what Mahaprabhu said in return. So there is a long list of what Ramanand Rai told, but I will directly go to what Mahaprabhu said. Yes. Okay, so maybe I will directly go to the translation, because it will take some time to search for the verses. So in return, what Mahaprabhu said is also very, very significant. Yes. From here now, Mahaprabhu replies back. After hearing the long list of disqualifications, which Ramanand Rai is speaking from his own mouth, what Mahaprabhu said, Prabhu kahe tumi maha bhagavata uttama, tomara darshane sabars drava haila mana. Mahaprabhu is saying what? Tumi maha bhagavata uttama. See, there is Bhagavat, means devotee. There is a Maha Bhagavat, who is a great devotee, like Srila Prabhupada. And there is Maha Bhagavat Uttama. Among so many Maha Bhagavats, there is Maha Bhagavat Uttama. And Mahaprabhu is not least exaggerating. This is a very fact. Among so many Maha Bhagavats, if we say Vishakha Sakhi is the Maha Bhagavat Uttama, is it a wrong statement? Or is it exaggerated or extrapolated statement? Not exactly. But he is saying, Prabhu kahe tumi maha bhagavata uttama, tumhara darshane sabar drava hoila mana. I am so much blessed by your darshan. And then see what Mahaprabhu is saying about himself. Anera ki katha ami mayavadi sannyasi. I am a mayavadi sannyasi. See, Mahaprabhu is saying his disqualification now. See, devotees are so, Krishna Bhakta bada chatur. Devotee will somehow find some reason to show them disqualified. See, Ramanand Rai was qualified in every sense, but he found some reason. And see, can you defeat those reasons? No. Is Ramanand Rai a Shudra? Yes, it's correct. Is Ramanand Rai occupying currently the position of a Vishayi? Yes, that's also correct. Is he associating with worldly people? Yes, that's also correct. So you cannot defeat a devotee. If you say कि no प्रभु आप तो झूठ बोल रहे हैं प्रभु आप तो बहुत महान हैं, but a devotee he will somehow, है ना, he will defeat that. Yes, he will prove that I am really fallen. It's not just from the lips they are speaking; it is from their heart. And now what Mahaprabhu is saying? Anera ki katha ami mayavadi sannyasi. Ami ha tomara sparse Krishna preme bhasi. I am a Mayavadi sannyasi. And how can Mahaprabhu prove that he is a Mayavadi sannyasi? Is it like he is just speaking like that? Because Mahaprabhu has taken his sannyas from a Mayavadi. If your Guru is a Mayavadi, then you are also, Mahaprabhu is saying, if my Guru is a Mayavadi, I am also a Mayavadi. Because I have taken sannyas from whom? Mayavadi sannyasi. So see, you can imagine. A devotee will prove it. If you fight tooth and nail with Mahaprabhu, you know Mahaprabhu, you are actually great, you are just speaking out of your humility, it's your greatness. Mahaprabhu will defeat you. He will prove that he is actually fallen. And the same applies to Ramanand Rai. Amila tomar sparse Krishna preme bhasi. And because see, I didn't read these verses. Before these verses, Ramanand Rai actually glorified Mahaprabhu. Ki Mahaprabhu, while touching you, I am feeling Krishna Prem. And by your presence, you are making everybody chant. Because when Mahaprabhu came and meeting with Ramanand Rai, all the Brahmanas around them, from their mouth suddenly Krishna, Krishna, Hari, Hari, Govinda, Govinda is coming automatically. And they are not knowing what is the cause of it. What is the driving force behind this uttering of the holy name? So that's why Ramanand Rai told, because of you so many people are chanting. This confirms that you are experiencing Krishna Prem. And then Mahaprabhu is saying, no, yes, I am experiencing Krishna Prem, you are right. But that source is what? Amiha tomar sparse. Because you are touching me, that's why there is a flow of electricity. And that's why I am also feeling that current. Because you are a high voltage bhakta. So by sparsing, by touching you, that I am also getting that jolt of bhakti. So this is what Ramanand Rai is also saying. So we will go. So this is a huge, I think our whole discussion can get over in this only. So it is said that next day Ramanand Rai calls Mahaprabhu. He says that what you want to discuss with me, these people are not suitable people in whose association we should discuss. This is not the right place we should discuss. So in the evening, when darkness was there, when people cannot see them, Ramanand Rai actually came and they started discussing. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started inquiring from him that what is the goal of life. And Ramanand Rai says that Varnashram. And Mahaprabhu says that no, Varnashram is so external. Tell me something higher than this. And he says that doing everything for Krishna. And then Mahaprabhu says that even that is also like the goal is the soul of doing everything for Krishna is also I only. I want to do something. So what to do? Just direct it to Krishna. So directing to Krishna is just external. But the real thing is what? I am a karta. Mahaprabhu says I am not interested into that. So he takes it higher and higher and higher. He said karma phala tyag. He says full. And then he comes to jnana mishrit bhakti. Mahaprabhu is not interested in that also. When he says that, he comes to the Suddha Bhakti. Till that time Mahaprabhu was just turning his knob. Go higher, what is this you are speaking? And then he comes to Suddha Bhakti, Mahaprabhu says, yes, this is first time you have spoken something meaningful. And then he says that Ramanand Rai, can you speak something more higher? And he goes to Dasya Prem, Dasya Bhakti, Sakhya Bhakti, Vatsalya Bhakti, and then finally he goes to Madhurya Bhakti. And Ramanand Rai says with great affirmity, this is the highest, the best of all the bhaktis. There is nothing higher than that. And then finally, Mahaprabhu finally says, Acha Ramanand Rai, and there's a great discussion going about Madhurya Prem. But then Mahaprabhu says, can you tell me something higher than this? And then Ramanand Rai says, till now in this universe, nobody has asked person to go higher than that. है ना? Nobody, है ना? Nobody has experience of something higher than that. You are asking because you are Sakshat Ishvara. Rather than Krishna himself, nobody can ask this question. To even touch the, suppose we jump Hari Bol, and we have reached to the roof. Now somebody says, break this roof also and then dance. So it was just like that. So Madhurya Ras is the roof. But Mahaprabhu is saying, what? Break this roof also. Is there something above this roof also? Which I am not able to see. Yes. And then it goes. And then it is said that, now see, the pride may come. Because you are speaking such a high topic, which nobody else can speak. And then Mahaprabhu says that, today because of you, Ramanand Rai, I came to know what is bhakti. And then what Ramanand Rai is saying, just like a person plays the veena, a person plays the veena and the strings vibrate. Who is making sound? String. But who is making it to speak the sound? The person who is playing it. So he said to Mahaprabhu, you through the Paramatma, you are sitting as a Paramatma, my tongue is like the guitar string. And from inside you are playing it. And it is coming the sound. So see the humility of both of them. How much they are glorifying. Mahaprabhu is saying that today for the first time in my life I came to know what is Bhakti Tattva. What is Madhurya Prem. From whom I came to know? From you. What Ramanand Rai is saying that, Mahaprabhu, you are like an ocean. Sometimes the sun, it takes water from the ocean, makes the cloud, and the same cloud pours the water on the same ocean. Taking water from the same ocean and pouring back the water into the same ocean. So you are actually releasing that water vapor into my heart. And then that is becoming a realization in my tongue like a cloud. And now I am speaking and you are hearing through your ears. Yes? So you can imagine the devotees are such a great people. They can somehow prove that that they are actually fallen and how the other person is great. We can imagine the position of Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur, he was chanting 3 lakhs names. 3 lakh names. Can you imagine? Daily. It is said that Haridas Thakur chanted 192 rounds for almost throughout his life. Haridas Thakur may have lived for maybe more than 50 years. You can imagine more than 50 years of chanting 192 rounds daily. Unimaginable. Nobody in this universe must have seen that example. And once Haridas Thakur became old, very old, his body was becoming very crippled. And that time he was somehow struggling with chanting. He was lying down and chant. That time Haridas Thakur told, because I am not able to chant my rounds properly, I think I should leave my body. You can imagine the humility of Haridas Thakur. Yes, and it is said that when Mahaprabhu was glorifying Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur, if you leave, what will happen to me? I will lose your Sangha. And then Haridas Thakur says that Mahaprabhu, if an ant dies, who cares? If I die, there are so many devotees. All the devotees of you, like Ramanand Rai, Swarup Damodar, all these devotees are fit to sit on my head. Please don't create this illusion. Don't speak these words and make my mind into illusion that I am such an important devotee. And in the Mahaprakash Leela, it is said that when Haridas Thakur was given darshan of Krishna by Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu told, ask something Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur is saying, Mahaprabhu, I think in my every birth, give me association of devotee and give me the jutha of your devotees, the remnants of your devotees. May the devotees, whatever plate they eat, after they eat, may I also have some fortune of tasting that remnant. And then Haridas Thakur, he just breaks his head. He slaps his head and he says, oh, sorry, Mahaprabhu. Actually, I am a very, what to say, I am a very proud person. I am asking something so great. Remnant of a devotee. I always want to put myself into forefront. I always desire the best thing. I am qualified to eat the remnant. Sorry, Mahaprabhu, I asked this. Please forgive me for my pride. Yes. So it is. So if you see the whole Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sanatan Goswami. When Mahaprabhu first time meets Sanatan Goswami, what does Sanatan Goswami says? Ke ami, यानी मैं कौन हूँ? Who am I? What is my position? I don't know. I am so fallen. I am so fallen that Mahaprabhu is saying that please, Sanatan, done with your humility. Please don't show more humility. It will break my heart. You are touching the ceiling of humility. Please, थोड़ा कम करो इसको. It's too much. It's becoming too much of your humility. Because Sanatan Goswami was such a great learned person. So if we see the whole Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is filled with devotees glorifying each other. Devotees taking great interest into others' glory. And they feel great pain when they are glorified. It is said that when anybody will say Mahaprabhu that, oh, you are Krishna, Mahaprabhu will immediately close his ears. Vishnu, Vishnu, don't say that, I am Bhakta, I am Bhakta. Like that he will say. So it is said that when we are Kanishta Bhakta and somebody glorifies us, there is a great excitement in the heart. अरे प्रभु उस दिन का तो ग्लोरी बोला ही नहीं, इतना ही बोल के छोड़ दिया क्या? Like that. But it is said that when a person goes to above the Nishtha level, at that time when he is glorified, he feels pain. He feels great pain. So once there was one program I saw. So there one sannyasi, he was being glorified a lot, and that sannyasi started crying on the stage only. He was saying, why you are glorifying me? He was feeling so much pain. He was just feeling, why I am sitting here? Maybe I should just go away. Yes. And in the above Nishtha stage, when other devotee is glorified, this devotee is super ecstatic. Prabhu, you are saying right. This devotee is actually like that. Can I also add something in his glory? So he is super excited when other devotee is glorified. And when he is himself glorified, then he is feeling it is like a poison. Why you are making me suffocate with my glory? He doesn't want to hear his own glory. And that's why we find Madhavendra Puri. When Madhavendra Puri was asked to bring Chandan, and Madhavendra Puri went to what? That time it was just Gopinath, not Khirchor Gopinath. And Madhavendra Puri just wanted to taste that Amrit Keli, which is offered to Gopinath in Ramuna, in Odisha. So then Madhavendra Puri felt that, oh, I am such a Vishayi, I want to taste. But actually why Madhavendra Puri wanted to taste that kheer? So that he can also cook the same kheer when he goes to Vrindavan. Yes. So then Madhavendra Puri just goes and chant. And then we know the whole story, that how Gopinath steals the kheer. And he says to Pujari in the dream that go and give it to Madhavendra Puri. And that Pujari in the night, you can imagine it's just early in the morning, around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. That Pujari is searching, who is Madhavendra Puri? Who is Madhavendra? It was whole lonely. At 2 o'clock, who will be awake? Is there somebody known as Madhavendra Puri? Is there somebody known as Madhavendra Puri? And Madhavendra Puri was just chanting. He heard his name. He said, yes, what happened? Why you are calling me? Gopinath has stolen kheer for you. And then and then Madhavendra Puri goes into full ecstasy. He consumes the whole kheer. Can you imagine such a Paramhamsa, Ajgar Vritti? And he is so much excited into kheer. Generally devotees, they just eat little bit. Such a Paramhamsa devotee. But he is full, he ate. And then he took the pot and broke it into pieces. And he tied those pieces in his cloth. And every day he will eat little dirt particle from that remnants of pot. Remembering the mercy of Gopinath on him. Now you can imagine. Now this was done. Now here comes the catch. Madhavendra Puri says, now everybody will glorify me. Because the name of the deity is going to change. That deity is standing in Ramuna since Treta Yuga. It is said that deity belongs to Treta Yuga. Such a lakhs and lakhs of years, that deity is standing as Gopinath. Now suddenly one devotee comes and changes the name of the deity to Kheer. What a devotee is. Everybody. Madhavendra Puri immediately thinks, before the sun rises and people wake up, because when people, then Vartalap will stop. You know that one devotee came and Gopinath stole kheer for. Really this happened to him. Who is that devotee? What is his name? Acha Madhavendra Puri kya? Then whole media will be called. People will take selfie with Madhavendra Puri. And they will put status. So immediately before the sun rises, Madhavendra Puri immediately leaves. Immediately he leaves. Because this was the fear of Madhven Puri, that people will respect me and talk about me. You know? So this is the entire theme of Vaishnavism. So it is now unimaginable for us, but at least we can practice it externally. We can at least express our intention to Krishna, that Krishna, I want to come to that level. You know? So it is said that we can at least start externally glorifying a devotee. You know? We know inside we are feeling that great itching sensation of our own glorification and a great pain in glorifying others. But just to show to Krishna that Krishna, I am actually interested to come to that level one day. We can, so for us glorifying other is just like a sadhana. We have to do that sadhana. Just like we chant whether we like or don't like. Similarly, we should have some practice of glorifying devotee whether we like or not like. And we should try as much as possible if we can restrain our own glorification. Because it spoils the bhakti. Bhakti is like a sweet nectar. As soon as we add puja labh pratishtha, desire for desire for hearing our glory, immediately that sweet rice is spoiled. It's just like adding sand into that sweet rice and eating. Yes, it will spoil the whole taste of bhakti. And that's why Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur told, bhakti means, Vaishnavism means simplicity. Simplicity means Vaishnavism. Vaishnavism means simplicity. Simplicity of who we are. Actually we are fallen. For us, see, it takes a great deal for Mahaprabhu and Ramanand Rai to show themselves fallen. But how much deal it takes us to show us fallen? We have so much big list to think that I am fallen. We actually, if we are really honest, we can actually feel we are fallen. It just takes little honesty. So for us, humility means honesty of who we are. Once somebody asked Radhanath Maharaj, Maharaj, for 10 years I am a very good devotee. I have not done any mistake. So I am feeling proud. Maharaj told, before 10 years who you were, remember that and feel fallen. So Maharaj told him that, before 10 years who you were, keep remembering that. And that's why after coming to devotional service, it is advised that we should never forget our past, of who we were and how much devotees have picked us and put us into this glorious situation. And that's why hippies asked Prabhupada, we have become such a great Vaishnava, they are putting tilak, they are wearing all the uttari and dhoti, they are dancing, they are looking like they are looking like Mahaprabhu actually, they are just dancing, jumping up and down in the street. Such a great life, such a pure life. Prabhupada, what was our qualification? We achieved this. Then Prabhupada told, I made Prabhupada very honestly told, you don't have any qualification. I created your qualification by my mercy. Yes, and that's why Srila Prabhupada also, when he did all the preaching and he was glorified, Prabhupada, you are Jagat Guru, you are this. Then what Prabhupada told? That my only qualification is that I am the most humble and insignificant servant of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And who are these disciples? These disciples are representative of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who has come to help this old man into propagating. Because I am insufficient to propagate this mission. So I need some helping hand. And that's why my Guru Maharaj has sent some helping hands. He saw his disciple in that way. So this is the mood of Vaishnava. So we can go on with so much of example, but we have crossed that time limit. But we will close this today's talk with a prayer at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like Ramanand Rai, that they can bestow this one drop of this wonderful quality of amanitvam, amanina and manadena, so that we can actually one day chant the holy names. Because unless we get this quality, we can never chant the holy name. That's why Trinadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Sahishnuna, Amanina Manadena, and the fourth, last it comes, Kirtanya Sada. Then you will be able to chant whole day. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
And you also told that just surrendering on to Krishna, telling this is for Krishna, that is not, that is little external. But higher than that is pure bhakti. What is pure bhakti, and like what is the qualification of very pure Brahmana, which was being discussed between Ramanand Rai and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Actually, Ramanand Rai, actually Mahaprabhu, he takes him higher and higher. So what is pure bhakti? Actually, in other processes, like he says karma tyag, hai na, or doing everything for Krishna, the center is still I. Hai na, because I want to do something, so what to do? Let's offer to Krishna and do it. I want to eat something, so just put bhoga and eat. But who is in the center? I. My sense gratification in the center. And bhoga, and offering bhoga, it becomes somehow secondary. Similarly, so in the same way, so Mahaprabhu actually, he comes to the gradation where Krishna becomes the center. And I becomes secondary. Krishna becomes center and everything revolves around him. So that is actually the definition of Suddha Bhakti. Where we put ourselves away from the center. And that's where the actual real bhakti actually starts, where we remove ourselves from the center. Yes, so that's the definition of where Krishna becomes the center. So actually, in all the other processes, there is some tinge of I-ness. And that's why Mahaprabhu rejected it. Even suppose I want to become liberated. So why I want to be, I will experience that liberation. मुझे मुक्ति मिल जाएगी. तो मुझे I is still in center. And that's why in Suddha Bhakti, a devotee says that he राखो भी मारो भी जो इच्छा तोहार. Means if you want to give me mukti, or whether you want to keep me in this material world, it's your desire, Krishna. That means who has become centered now? Krishna. Because Krishna will desire and I will do. I have become the circumference, and Krishna has become the center of the circle. But in mukti, I want to become mukta. And that's why I will experience that Brahma ras, or whatever you can say. Actually, there is no ras in Brahma, but that whatever we can say. Yes, Prabhu, this is the, I think, the core of it. Because Prabhu, Brahmana means Sattva Gun. So the Brahmanas are personified by Sattva Guna, and this world is great influx of Rajaguna and Tamaguna. It's really very difficult. And it is said that the people who are born in Kali Yuga, so it is said that because the people who are actually born in as a Brahman earlier, they are great. So it's becoming a Brahman, possessing a Brahman. See, it is a mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he has uplifted us so high. But actually becoming a Brahman is the exercise of many birth of piety. Then one becomes such a, it's not so easy. And that's why in Kali Yuga currently, actually, who are born in Kali Yuga actually? Those who are the most degraded souls, who want to actually enjoy in a very weird manner. Because if you want to enjoy, suppose you want to keep 2-3 girlfriends, is it possible in Satya Yuga? Is it possible in Treta Yuga? Is it possible in Dwapar Yuga? No. They will hang you up. It's not so easy. Suppose you want to show off your body. Is it possible in Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga or Satya Yuga? There's so much of family culture. Suppose now people, you want to watch pornography or something like that. Is it possible in Satya Yuga? So Kali Yuga, who are born who want to enjoy in the most degraded way, so that a degraded facility can be created. How can there be true? First of all, they don't have a backup. Previous piety is missing. And even if it is there, there's so much of influx of Rajagun and Tamagun. That's why true Brahman is very... So it is only because of the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he has uplifted even the hippies beyond Brahman. They have, even some of the people who were hippies, now they are actually Jagat Guru. They are making other people deliver. Yes, he can ask.
Guruji, at times I personally struggle to show that I am fallen. I feel like it's like a never-ending back and forth conversation.
No,
And
so
always I'm defeated.
so bro, see, we don't have to focus on declaring ourselves fallen. So see, for us, the humility means, so Srila means, it is said that, I'm just forgetting the name of that Maharaj. Bhakti Tirth Swami Maharaj. Bhakti Tirth Maharaj told, humility doesn't means to think low of you. Humility means to think less about you. Means you don't think about you only. See, when you are battling with yourself, oh no, I am fallen, I am fallen. You see, I is the center. I want to prove that I have come to that level where I can think myself fallen. See, why Ramanand Rai is saying that he is fallen, not to prove that he is great. You know? Ramanand Rai, because he is because see, why devotee feel pain when they are glorified? Not to prove. Why devotees speak that I am fallen? Not because they want to show them fallen. Because they feel ki, अरे such a nice Krishna katha is going on. In between, who am I to come? मेरे को बीच में क्यों ला दिया? है ना? It is just like such a nice katha is going about Sri Ramanand Rai, and some devotee comes and he started showing. So sometimes we have seen in the class, some people start showing them off. Ki, Prabhuji, should I also speak something? It immediately spoils the whole atmosphere. Na? Somebody comes and show himself off. So you're staying in voice. So it is said that a devotee shows himself fallen because he want to see Krishna getting glorified constantly. And he feels कि अरे मेरे को बीच में क्यों ला दिया? It's like कबाब में हड्डी. It's something like that, है ना? In Hindi we say ना कि मैं बीच में कहाँ से आ गया? अरे कृष्णा इतने महान है ना? उनका ग्लोरीफाई करो यार. मैं कहाँ से? अरे मैं तो शूद्र हूँ, अधम हूँ यार. It's not. So still they are not focusing on that. Focus is good. So that's why it is said that we should focus on chanting. है ना? Hare Krishna. We should. So see, this battling will not work out. Because we are actually fallen. Actually, ahankar is there. We should focus more on making Krishna the center. We should glorify Krishna more and more. We should read about Krishna more and more. We should hear other devotees' glory. See, if you want to show that you are fallen, the best way is not to show yourself fallen, to hear other devotees' glory so much that you start feeling fallen in front of them. That's the way out. Otherwise, see, this struggling with your mind to show yourself fallen is still under the realm of ego. Because you are battling with you battling with yourself, I battling with I. It still remains a I consciousness. We should focus कि अदर डिवोटी है ना, अरे बाप रे ये डिवोटी कैसा है ना, इसके सामने मैं क्या हूँ, कृष्णा इतने महान है ना. And then it is said that we can practice humility. The factual humility, it is actually the manifestation of love of Godhead. Factual humility, see, we can practice humility as a sadhana, but the real humility, it is a gift. We cannot, nobody can actually practice it and bring into their heart. Real humility is a gift. It's a byproduct of a person experiencing bhava and prema. When a person experiences bhava and prema, that humility. So the humility which you are seeing, Ramanand Rai is saying, if we say it is the most degraded thing we can do. If we copy Ramanand Rai, if we copy Ramanand Rai and Mahaprabhu, actually, it's the most degraded thing we can do in our life. We can never copy them. Because what they are speaking, it is actually byproduct of love of Godhead. So we can speak like this when we reach to love of Godhead. Before that, we can only be honest. So that's why for us humility means what? Honesty. That's why I say, because in our stage, catching humility is very difficult. We will only be like a little child, some playing with humility. It's very difficult. For us, humility means what? Honesty. प्रभु जी मैं ऐसा ही हूँ, छोड़ो ना, मेरे बारे में क्या बोल रहे हो, चलो ना कुछ सेवा करते हैं. So this is our humility.
You also talked about that, keeping Krishna in center and less of I. But when I go before the Lord and try to pray like that, it feels so unnatural. So how to progress?
And that's why this process is given. See, yes, even developing prem for Krishna, it's not artificial. You know, it is also, so it is said that, and that's why this process of chanting and hearing is given. But regular chanting, hearing, just like that sprout which came out from the chana and from the moong, if you simply beat that gram, अरे स्प्राउट आए नहीं, यूसन हियर naturally you put it in favorable conditions, will naturally come out, है ना. स्वाभाविका कृष्णा प्रेमा साध्य कबू नय श्रवण आदि शुद्ध चिता कोरिला उदय. So it is said that as soon as we come in contact with the holiness, so that's why if you want to get Krishna prem, that attraction for Krishna, chant the holy name properly, because this holy name will bring out the Krishna prem automatically. You don't have to. That's why bhakti is not an imagination. Bhakti is not a sentimentalism. Bhakti is the natural scientific process of developing love of Godhead. It's a scientific process. What does scientific means? Scientific means कि A plus B is equal to C. ऐसा होगा. If you do this, this will happen. This means scientific. So bhakti doesn't mean कि I imagine, oh I'm this, I have love for Krishna, and one day it becomes a kind of a brainwashing, it's not like that. Bhakti means as soon as so this holy name, Hare Krishna, attentively, properly, wearing proper dhoti kurta, cleanly, in the Brahma Muhurat time, when we chant Hare Krishna, hearing every word, when we hear the classes regularly. So this sadhana process will bring out the Krishna prem. It's not artificial of imagining. Ki, oh, I have love for Krishna. Oh, I am like Yashoda. I will make makhan for Krishna or something like that. It doesn't work out like that. So that's why Prabhupada has given us process. So we have to focus on the process, not on the what will come out from the process. That will come automatically. Hare Krishna, reading Prabhupada book, hearing from devotee attentively, applying it. If you want to apply something currently, we can apply something like sense control. Living a routine life, eating optimum prasad, not overeating or something like that. We can practice these things. These small things can help us to achieve that. So I will say that if you want to achieve that attraction for Krishna, the process goes through this, what Prabhupada has given us. Simple process of chanting properly, uttering the holy name clearly, and hearing it attentively. That's the process. Other things are just artificial, Prabhu. It will just delay our process of attaining Krishna Prem.
We thank Abhijeet Prabhu for so wonderfully explaining the concept of humility through the wonderful pastimes of Mahaprabhu, Madhavendra Puri, Prabhupada and other devotees. We want to chant one time Harinam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Abhijeet Prabhu.